Oh, that one enables the horse charging.
YouTube, or basically homeless neighborhoods.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
Hey everybody.
Oh, that's power right there.
The other day I was powering my PC with gas, which involved this little V8 engine, but I had a big problem.
Just not enough horsepower.
Not enough horsepower. So I got in my best brace position.
Which brace position are you?
And went to where the real horsepower is, with my favorite shirt that needed to be ironed. Now, because of some recent controversy, I was advised by my legal team not to show you this individual's face, so I paid a cat to keyframe some blur on for the duration of the video.
This is Beauty Pie.
You see, this video is sponsored by Micro Center, so they flew me out to their new location in Indianapolis.
Do you think we can take a rocket on the plane?
But like most days, I had no idea what I was doing.
Can you in any way right now, even if you go to your car, produce a can of beans, give you $100?
They were talking about you, but nobody knew who you were.
No, seriously, I had no idea what I was about to get myself into.
I need all of them. Here's what I'm thinking, either ultimate garage setup or a gaming PC that can walk.
A walking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bean powered?
Like a vat of beans.
I'm still waiting for somebody to do the literal PCs powered by a hamster or like...
Oh, you know, technically I think one horse would do it.
How many horsepower does that have?
One.
And that was the moment I knew how to fix my horsepower problem. So if I were like a real YouTuber, I would build a giant custom buggy that like makes energy whenever it's pulled by a horse. But instead, I found this golf cart, came back in the middle of the night so I wouldn't have to pay for it.
It's mine now. I'm stolen.
I'm just kidding, I paid for it. I just don't have a video of that happening. How to harvest horsepower. In theory, if you push a golf cart, because it has a big electric motor in it, these two spots right here should output electricity. But the real reason you're seeing a golf cart right now is because that means it's tax deductible. It makes way more sense to use an electric wheelchair.
You guys think this is gonna freak the horse out?
This thing has two motors.
250 watts.
If you get rid of the battery, wire into them, and then spin the motor,
Look at that.
it's a generator.
Oh my goodness. That's 10 volts and I'm not even a horse.
You know, sometimes I think about how I used to be dumb, right? But like, I'm not anymore. Like when I was 12, I thought my grandma just had a big stash of Skittles under her bed.
Pretty nice.
It turns out the stash was laxatives, which when I turned 13, I knew that that was dumb because they don't put Skittles in little blister packets. And Skittles don't make you poop that much. But also when I was 13, I thought France was a sandwich. So that's pretty dumb.
Wheelchair horsepower harvesting is done this way if you're doing it.
So anyway, this little pluggy plugs into this thing, which harvests the power. It's designed to store power from solar panels.
Sick. That's kind of sick, dude.
Like 80 watts.
But we're not using solar panel, we're using horse. So this thing shows the wattage going in and the wattage going out. To truly be considered a horse-powered PC setup, the wattage going in from horse has to be greater than the wattage going out to the PC setup. And it's the speed and strength that will determine how much power we're making.
Yeah.
Or the horse is making.
How fast does a normal American quarter horse walk?
I needed an effective way to do some testing to see if I did the wiring properly.
How fast does a normal human woman walk?
You're not quite 1 horsepower, baby. That way. You're running us in the grass. Oh, it worked, baby. It's working. A little faster. Oh, baby, we're doing 23 watts.
Why am I pushing you? You can do it with your feet.
It worked. So if small wife make 23 watt, then horse surely make many, many more watt, right? So back when I was at the new Indianapolis location of Micro Center,
Oh, look, they 3D printed little vases.
which by the way, they have another new location coming in Charlotte. And when it opens, you can sign up with my link in the description and get a free 128 gigabyte flash drive. When it actually opens though, I had them build me an epic gamer PC
Oh, like extra RGB? Yeah. Extra rainbow farts? Yeah.
that I could then power with horse.
$39 for the Unifans?
3 of them, too.
Like when I went to buy them online, it was like 80 bucks.
And then I just had one last request.
Can of beans.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
It'd be great.
When I turned 14 though, that's when I was like, for sure not dumb. Because I knew, I knew then France was like a place or whatever. But now that I think about it though, when I was 14, I would steal fishing lures from Walmart.
Just gave y'all the teacher bud.
But I thought that the cardboard box would set off the alarms at the door. So I had to take the fishing lure out of the box, which meant there were just hooks in my pocket. And the hooks would poke my leg and it would hurt really bad. And then when I got home, the barbs from the hooks made it to where I couldn't get the lures out of my pockets. And that was pretty dumb.
It fits perfect.
Yeah, this thing's never gonna drive again, that's for sure. When playing my favorite game, this thing pulls about 200 watts. And so all that was left to do was go out and find a horse and see if it works.
Look at the audience, dude. Look at this audience of freaking cows.
This is Kale. He has a horse named Dogwood.
I've never pulled a computer on a horse.
And he does not want a shout out on any form of social media.
I don't really have anything. Yeah, no shout out here, really.
So I think it'd be really funny if we all just said shout out Kale in the comment section. Just a bunch of people say shout out Kale.
Lord bless these cows. Oh, cows. Oh my goodness, dude. We're generating horsepower right now.
Literally.
But was it enough horsepower?
All right, I'm going for it, turning it on. It's working. The tension of the rope turns into a footrest, and the whole audience of cows really just...
But just as I fired up my favorite game to run the first test...
Oh! Mayday! Oh no! Oh no! My horsepower gaming PC! It's not a super practical setup.
My horsepower harvester was not strapped on tight enough. But after some good old boy aggression, I was back. And kind of hungry for a burger, honestly. But then I discovered that the horse was generating only double that of my wife, which wasn't enough because I was trying to clutch up in CS2.
Yo, how's it going?
Yo,
What are you up to today, brother? I can't do much because I'm
CT?
my gaming setup's powered by a horse right now. I'm on a little carriage basically. Can you guys hear me? Is it okay?
One more CT.
Sorry, I can't see very well. I'm outside in the carriage thing.
One T-swap.
Come on. Right there. Purple, you fuck.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. My PC is powered by a horse right now.
Yeah,
Okay, it's big.
No, I'm serious.
It doesn't even fit on the screen, bro. Where are you playing from?
Well, I'm in
You playing from Mars?
I'm in an electric wheelchair and there's a horse pulling it around with power.
We gotta kick you, man. It's nuts. What happened?
It's the don't kick me out of the game. It's my gaming setup is being pulled by a horse right now. I got kicked out of the game. They kicked me out.
But I wasn't gonna fail this
But
time.
is there like a faster than a walk?
Dogwood increased in speed and the wattage started to climb.
Oh, let's go.
And in this moment, my entire PC setup was powered by horse. But that's not all. Thanks to Micro Center and their plethora of electronics and their insanely good deal on 3D printers. No, seriously, I looked these up in other places. This is like half off. Back when I told you it would never drive again, I was lying. I wired in switches, a bunch of different switches, and I probably did it in a non-optimal fashion, but it's not just a horse-powered PC setup.
Switch this one off. Switch this one off. Then this one on. I should be able.
It's also the world's most powerful mobile PC setup. Wait a minute. What if I'm doing something right now that's really dumb and I don't even know it? It's not dumb, right? I'm not dumb. Right?
How many horsepower is a horse?
Just one.
Is it one horsepower?
Yeah. One horsepower.
You might have noticed the good people at Micro Center were so kind as to gift Olivia and I this custom engraved PC to celebrate our anniversary, and they actually 3D printed me a can of beans. I don't think I need to tell you anything other than that, but their Charlotte, North Carolina location is opening soon, and this is the type of thing that, like, if you don't live there, you make a trip out of it. The deals are actually insane. The deals are so good, my camera guy was buying stuff, and you can also submit your build to their build showcase and get a $25 off coupon, and it's just a good time. And they paid me to horsepower my PC.
Like, I just needed one more horsepower. It's an actual horse.